Good morning, everybody. We're just going to see how quick we can do this morning. This book is already spoken for, but I wanted to do a quick flip through. I got this one done in a week. I already had it kind of started, but I went ahead and wrapped it up this week, and I have another one to do next week, and it's a big book, bigger than this. I want to, and today I've just got to garden. I've got to get outside. I worked out there late one afternoon and evening, and there's so many beds and things to get ready and do that. So let's just get going on it. This is just an old quilt cover. I love old quilt covers on the books. And this is a special order. It's for a local lady here in town, and she wanted it kind of simple, but and she wanted it small. She wanted she gave me a certain size, and boy, I lost my shirt on this one because you know me, I can't do small. But she's getting her money's worth, that's for sure. So this is it. Gosh, just lots of pearls, old images, old roses. Love, 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 love. There's the word love. Lots of bows in this book. She wanted it to remind her of home in the old days. She wanted a lot of readings in here about home in the old days, and so that's what we've got in here. That's home. This says love grows best in little houses with fewer walls to separate, and I love that. That says home. Let's stay home. I've got a sign over my fireplace. I have been wanting a big sign over my fireplace, like 26, 27 inches long and 8 or 9 inches high, because there's one there now that says Old Homestead. But I wanted Let's Stay Home because, boy, since COVID, we stay home, and I just love that. I love the home to be, our home to be warm and fuzzy and cozy and all this stuff. So I wanted that, but I found a little bitty one. And so I've just propped it up at the bottom of the fireplace by the big bouquet. So this says, Let's Stay Home. This is an old Homeplace. This is the old Homeplace poem. And it starts out, I can see the crooked boards that line the outer walls. I can smell the old scent. I hear the roosters call. I like the lingering aroma of Grandma's old cook stove as she prepares to bake her pies using apples from the grove. And that goes on and on. Then I put Home Sweet Home here. Thinking about home, just thinking about home. That's really an old gospel song, and it's talking about heaven, just thinking about home, thinking about going home. Love that song. Set the piano and play and sing that all the time. But here it means thinking about our old home place, because that's what she wanted. Okay, this is just a little girl in the garden. This is a doily cut in half, part of it down here, part of it up here, buttons, pearls, big flowers. This says, all you need is love. And you know me, I believe that. Love's all you need. All you need is love. Regardless of the question, the answer is love. And I've got to go through this and pull the glue threads out because I see some here. Okay. Moving on, this is just a big doily that I just glued in the middle. So it just has one side here and one side here. And then I've got some old roses here, some creepy cloth, love creepy cloth. This says an early start, just an old poem. She wanted the readings in here to be very old, so they are very old. There's a lot of readings in the back, and I'm not even going to go into them. But this says, where words fail, music speaks. And this is a music page. And it says, life is not just a single note. It's a whole symphony. Always put your best self out there. Always put your best self out there. My daddy always said, Daddy was a Baptist preacher, and I've told this story before, and he had his stroke when he was 86 years old, I believe it was, and he was out visiting the elderly. So Daddy was a go-getter, and he believed in always putting your best foot forward, and he said if your name is going to go on something, make it count. Make it be something that you'd be proud of. So I always think of that when I put these books together. I want somebody to be able to sit down with one of these books and spend an afternoon or several hours and just go through it. And I've said this so many times, and then put it down and walk away and think, oh my goodness, what a relaxing journey that was. Because, love, home, family, that is it. I mean, Mother Teresa said, the most important work you could ever do in your whole life is inside the walls of your own home. And I believe that too. This says, let me show you. I wonder what it would be like to live in a world where it was always spring. Wouldn't that be nice? Except for the storms. Boy, we've had some doozies this year already. And this is just an old magazine cover, some buttons, some creepy cloth. Made a little ruffle down here, big old flower. It's a Velveteen Rabbit reading. It says, he said, you become. It takes a long time. That's why it doesn't happen often to people who break easily, or even have sharp edges, or who have to be carefully kept. Generally, by the time you're real, most of your hair has been loved off, and your eyes drop out. What? And you get loose in the joints and very shabby. But these things don't matter at all, because once you're real, you can't be ugly except to people who don't understand. Love anything that gives a message. Love things that give a message. There's my big old clock. There's some of this. This comes from Hobby Lobby. Comes on a roll when they have their half price on that. Okay, this is a poem. A lot of people ask for this. I put it in one years ago, and it's The House with Nobody in It. And I'm not going to read it because it's too long, and I want to just get done here and get this uploaded. Another heart, 2 up there. And this is the back page with 2 big pockets. There is the mood ring. On the back is your chart. And on the front is just a little gushy image. And then there's the mood ring. Let's see. I'm green today. What am I? Green, 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 green. I am romantic. Well, whoa. And this is the prayer quilt. And it says, I'm a little prayer quilt to hold in your hand to help you when troubles arise. Those things you do not plan. Hold me tight in your fist if it helps calm your fears. And don't be afraid to use me to wipe away your tears. And there's your clothespin, girl. There's just lots of readings in here. Long readings, old-timey readings. Just all kinds. Some of my favorites are in there. So this is going to be delivered today. I'm going to have to run some errands, have to go to the garden center. I'm going to deliver this today, and then I'm taking the weekend off from the books because, you know, church is Sunday. I try to relax on Sunday, but sometimes that's hard. But have several orders, but I'm going to try to get some little 5x7s or something in the meantime, just to toss in now and then. And they will hopefully be smaller books that I can do fairly cheap, because nobody's a bigger tightwad than me, and I want a bargain just like anybody else, so I like to give bargains. So let's pray about that when I start the next little 5x7 cheap book. Okay. Going to get off of here. I hope you all have a super duper grand and groovy day. Hope you get a little kindness and spread a little kindness absolutely everywhere you go. Because everybody we meet on the street, you know, is facing some kind of, or carrying some kind of problem in their heart, their burdens on their shoulders. And everybody just could use a smile, a hug, you know, a kind word. So let's all always be out there and be ready for that for other people. Got to get off here and get busy. Talk to you soon with another video. Love and hugs.